Hey everyone, it's Mike from Rogala Photography here. I just want to give you a quick update on a new tool that is in Adobe Camera RAW and coming soon to Adobe Lightroom Classic, and that is a reflection tool, reflection removal tool that is built in. Now you can see here I have a photo. It's got a small reflection here. Now for the photos that I take, this was the best photo I could find with a reflection in glass. And the reason is that I usually avoid them. You know, if I don't, especially if I don't have a polarizer with me or I don't feel like putting a polarizer on. Usually when I use a polarizer, I'm usually working more reflections with landscape photos. And I just kind of don't think about it with glass. And I'm also not in that position to actually take photos with reflections in windows and other types of glass. So I didn't have any photos, any raw files. And here's the thing, is that as of right now, you can only use this tool on a raw file. It does not work on any other format like JPEG or PNGs or anything like that at all. Hopefully it's coming soon, but as of right now, you can only use the reflection removal tool on raw files. So basically what you got to do is just come on over here to your remove tool in Adobe Camera RAW, click on it, and you'll see down here you have a new choice, distraction removal, and it says reflections. All you got to do is click on it and let it do its thing. And again, depending on your computer, it will take a different speed. I'm on a MacBook Pro, 16-inch MacBook Pro with the Pro chip, not the Max chip, and it's an M1. So you can, I'll do this in real time just so you can see how long it takes on an M1. And I'm sure it'll be much faster if you have like an M3 or an M4 a chip. So, well, you could see that reflection is very small, and I've seen it done on photos with real extreme reflections. But you can see it pretty much. I mean, you can see it did a pretty good job. I mean, there's still a little reflection out here in the water, but that whole reflection here is gone. And if I uncheck it, there's the before and there's after. And again, you can see most of it is gone. So it makes it into like, or here, this photo really, I mean, it's not very usable because of that. I mean, I think I've used this photo before that has cropped it in more to the snake. But when you got the reflection in here, you could see now this is definitely a much more usable. Now, one little trick that they did is that instead of going from 0 to 100, they went from 0 in the middle to plus 100. And then they went from 0 in the middle to minus 100. And they're thinking ahead because, and again, with this photo, it won't work as well. But you can see here, this is the actual photo where the actual subject that I wanted, the snake, is the main subject. However, if I take this and I bring it down, you can see the reflection coming back. But if I go all the way down, it just keeps the reflection. And again, now with this particular photo, obviously you're not going to, use this photo. But if you think about, if you have a photo, let's just say you're a cameraman and you're taking a picture of someone who is at a window having a cup of coffee at a coffee shop, and they have a slight reflection in the window, where you can pull the slider one way and use the person with the coffee, as your main subject. And then if you go to the negative area, you can use your camera crew if their reflection happens to be in the window, and then you got a separate photo. So, again, there's maybe only a few places where you would do something like that, but I think it's pretty cool that Adobe actually thought about, different options. People were thinking, but again, most people are going to use it like this. Okay. And again, I'm sorry that this isn't the best photo to do this in, but again, I don't take photos with reflections that often, but now I'll be more willing to take that chance and take those photos, knowing that I could bring them into currently Adobe Camera RAW and eventually Lightroom Classic, and I'd be able to remove that reflection and make it into a usable photo. So, kudos to Adobe for being creative. Definitely something I have not seen in other photo editing programs just yet. I mean, I'm sure they're coming, but it just shows that Adobe's definitely thinking. And I like the fact that they didn't put it in Photoshop beta. They put it right in to the current version, regular version of Adobe Photoshop, i.e. also Camera Photoshop RAW. So don't forget, you do have to open this up into Camera RAW. Remember though, only RAW files for now. Okay. And that's as of December 17th, 2024. Hopefully coming soon, you'll be able to use other photos. So if you liked my video, please click that like button and also click that subscribe button. I really, really appreciate it. And until next time, take care, everyone.